My name is Daniel Musonda Kaira, pastor, and I am the lead pastor for the Household of Faith Church. I come from Kasama. I live in Lusaka. Yeah, that's about me. Oh, and I'm an artist too. So Christian excellence, in my own words, is attaining the standard of God's work culture. When God created everything, the Bible says everything was good. And when we look at everything that God created, it is really good. You look at the trees, you look at the air, you look at human beings, you look at other forms of creation. You can tell that this was not just something that was done in a shoddy way. This was something that was given attention to the highest form. So yeah, that is excellence to me. I think it's not something that to be nominated, it was not something that I expected would happen. But I mean, obviously, even last year, I was a part of it in that I support what is going on. But particularly, it means, again, a lot because I have been recognized. It means my work is being seen. And naturally, as a man, but also as a human being, you just want to be appreciated. You want to know that your works have been recognized. And that's just pretty humbling. So it means that much to me, being nominated. So from the Bible, I think it's important. So from the Bible, it talks about recognizing those who work among ourselves, especially those who labor in word and in doctrine. But also, I think there's a degree to which there's a hypocrisy when we absolutely think that we shouldn't do these awards, because when you look at the book of Daniel, it seems to suggest that after the resurrection, there will be awards in heaven. The Bible says those that were wise will shine like the firmaments, like the heavens. And then those who led many into righteousness will shine like the stars forever and ever. You find the same kind of language in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13, because it says every man's work will be taken through a fire. If that man's work survive, he will be rewarded. So the book of Revelation talks about rewards as well. I think it's good because it sort of reminds us that this is our culture. Even when we're going in heaven, there will be awards. So regardless of the fact that there may be other things, other questions that people may have, but I think it's at the core of the doctrine of eternal judgment and our beliefs as Christians to know that awarding is very important. So I absolutely agree with it. Glamorous. The one for last year was just amazing. I was not there physically, but I watched it. Oh my goodness. So I would describe it as glamorous because of that reason, because of what I saw. Number one, it shows unity. You see, let me tell you this. The Bible encourages denominationalism, but at the same time discourages disunity. Because when you read the Bible, in the end of the writings of the Bible, that is with John, he talks about churches that he was writing to. He writes the church in Smyrna, the church in Laodicea, the church in Pamphylia, the church in Pergamos. So there are about 7 churches. So that means each church had its own message. Right? So the Bible does encourage denominationalism, but at the same time, the Bible also encourages unity. This is because God has given us different messages to tackle different parts of the world and different systems and different issues. But at the same time, we belong to one body. So I think meetings like these are very important for Christians because they remind us that we have a point at which we meet. We've got so much that connects us, although we may have differing messages. So I think this kind of meeting is very important for those reasons. Mm-hmm. By attending, yeah, because why not? If we're going to foster unity and we're going to promote Christian content in terms of music, what's the best thing to do other than to attend? So that, the unity thing I talked about, one of the best ways to showcase it is to be there. So yeah.